Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry I didn't get a ManyChat message out. I'm having trouble with my ManyChat. So I just kind of threw a quick message on Facebook just to let you guys know I'm going live. So what have you all been up to? I was going to go for my evening walk and it started storming, so no walk here for me tonight. So, no calories burnt. None of that fun stuff. I figured I'd burn my calories creating this evening instead. So, one way or another, I got some kind of burnage going on. I guess some frying of the brain or frying of the calories. Which one, we don't know. Alright, let me find me so I can see comments when I'm on this side. So, no calories burnt. Okay. Once you come on, say hi. Let me know you're here. So this evening, as you can see, part of this for now, and then it'll get moved over once I make the bow. We're going to be doing a swag this evening, a fall swag. We are going to be using some sunflowers, all different kinds of fall flowers, leaves, pumpkins, and I have a bow here that I'm going to start using. We're going to put a bow at the top, and then I'm going to bring it down, and we're going to leave some tails at the bottom. But we're going to feed the tails in separately. Hey, Julie, how you doing, hon? Hey, Cindy. So, okay, so I got started a little bit, not too far ahead on the bow, but I did start the bow. So let's go ahead and get the bow started. I know it's storming here. I just talked to my uncle not too long ago, and he said he has no power, and it is just pouring. And I could hear it on the phone with him. It literally sounded like he was in the car with the windows down. That's how hard it was pouring for him. I'm like, holy crap. But he said that he called the power company, and they said it'd be back on about 10 o'clock. So he said he was just going to hang out outside until it got put back on. Told him he could come over here and hang out, but I guess he didn't want to, which is okay. Which is okay. I understand. I wouldn't want to be driving in that crud either. My little thing came up, so let's fix this again. It came out of the nail. Alright. So guys, what have you all been up to? You've been gardening, vacationing, what have you all been up to? Hey Judy, how's it going, hon? Hi Kathy, what's going on, guys? I don't know why we're doing blurry. I don't know why. So I'm just going to put some fall ribbon in this bow. Now guys, I have a couple huge orders coming in, some really nice stuff that I can't wait to get. I had fun ordering it. Isn't that a shame? Isn't that a darn shame? So I'm sure you guys have been watching everybody on their Wreath Makers Live videos. Did not get to go. Maybe next year, but Damon says he doesn't know if they're going to have one next year, which kind of stinky. Okay, and our next one is going to be this one. And this one here, this is a ribbon I just got the other day. It's really pretty. It says thankful on it. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but it says thankful on it. I don't know why we're getting blurry again. Must be a Facebook thing. And I got it from Pro by the Hand. It's really pretty. It's really nice quality. I like it. I like it. I like it. Whoop, big thing of thunder. Big thing of thunder. Well, the one good thing is I got you on Wi-Fi and my phone is charged. So we're good to go. Or not on Wi-Fi, on LTE. But my light is battery operated, my little one. So let's hope our power don't go out like my uncle's did. Okay, so remember I said I was going to put ribbon going down the side here. So I'm actually going to do this thankful ribbon and this orange ribbon. They're going to go down the side, cascade down it. Hey, Tammy, what's going on? Ah, stickage. So guys, I know you guys saw on Facebook or not the video I posted of our excursion the other day at the grocery store with my youngest son Dylan hiding behind a sign and walking around the store. He's so bad, but yet he's so funny. First thing I did when I saw him doing it is that I yelled at him. And then I'm like, oops, I shouldn't have done that, because I was pretty loud about it. And then it was just like, he just kind of looked around that sign at me like, what? That was it. He was cracking me and Rachel up. We were just laughing so hard. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Yeah, we were laughing so hard. It's always fun with him. When he was a baby, we used to have to take another adult with us. Like school clothes shopping. Yeah, right? It was hilarious. School clothes shopping, you know, because he just disappeared on you. You would find him either under the clothing racks hiding, or the one time we could not find him under the clothing racks. We couldn't find him anywhere. So I went to walk out of the store to see maybe if he was out in, you know, the hallway of the mall there. And I looked to my right, and lo and behold, there he is, sitting in the window talking to the mannequins. Like, he totally blended in with the mannequins. It was crazy. He has always been a little strange. He was the child that I had my tubes tied after I had Rachel, and I got pregnant a year later with Dylan. So, yeah, he's my child to bring me humor. You know, everybody's like, oh, he's going to be the next president. No. No, I don't want him to be the next president because people are mean, and I don't want him to go through that. I just think, you know, he might be a comedian. He might be a comedian because he is just too funny. Right? He is just too funny. And it's like you can be so ticked off at him, and he'll just do something, and it's just totally, you know, turns your, as I call it, my piss switch off. Just totally turns it off. So do you guys have any relative or child or somebody that you know, a friend, that just can just light up a room? Okay, so here's the bow. Now I'll fluff it when I get it on, because I knocked my fluff box down and broke the hook on it, so I need to get a new hook for it. So I am going to move over here, and then I can see your guys' comments. Okay, so I'm going to move this over here to the middle of the table. Excuse my bod. And then I am going to kind of stand over this side today. And I am going to move you guys this way so you have a little less glare. I don't know if I need this light today or not. Yeah, I do. It's not bright enough. Sorry, guys. Wanted to see if it would work better, but no. It will not. Okay. I don't think I can zoom out any further. Oh, that's in. Nope, that's all the further I can zoom out. Let me turn it this way. Never mind, it's not going to let me turn my phone. I'm just making a hot mess. Sally, I am making a swag. A fall swag. If we can do this without being glared with the lights. trying to let that light glare, but I guess it's going to. Just don't look in the corner where I'm at. Look over here. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I'm making a fall swag. So I'm going to go ahead and put the bow on first. All right. So let's get the bow on. I'm going to take it off of here, put the bow on because I need to be able to see what I'm doing here and get it through the swag. This is a 30-inch swag that I have here. It is the non-flocked one I have on the website. I love it because it's full, but then it kind of, towards the bottom it gets sparse, which is kind of nice because then you can flare it up with more, with ribbons or whatever you want to flare it up with at the bottom, or just leave it, you know, thinner at the bottom. I like it a lot. Alright, so I got my bow on. Go ahead and put these behind. Okay, so once you get the bow on, then you can fluff it a little bit. Fluff your bow. You have to kind of move your needles to how you want to fluff it. I think my next investment is going to be one of those boards, because this is just a little too high for this, but yet my other one was a little too short, so the swag was kind of hanging down. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of fluffing out my bow. Fluffing. I'm not going to fluff it out perfectly because I am going to be playing with it and moving things around, and it'll, you know, make it look a little funky or cattywampus. I love watching Dr. Pimple Popper. She's awesome. See, it must be the youngest one, Tammy. Must be the youngest ones that do it. I think it's because my camera was the other way. I think we'd be okay, but it's not. So we'll just try to slide over here a little bit more so you don't get the, I'll just look like a ghost. I'll be Casper for this evening. All right, so let's get my two other colors in here. My other ribbons that I'm going to make longer tails out of. Okay, so let's get these unwound, and I'm going to slide them in up here, and let's tie it in. Now the nice thing about using these evergreens is you can actually use the evergreen itself as a twist tie. So you do not have to add like extra pipe cleaners or anything like that, because you just take the evergreen. If this one's going to cooperate with me, but it just might not. For some reason it does not want to cooperate. And twist tie up underneath. Nope. It don't want to work. I'm going to turn it this way and see if I can get it in. I'm sure my head's probably in your way, guys, and I'm sorry for that. I'm trying to get this in. Okay, that one's better. How do you see why I didn't fluff the bow yet? Alright, so then what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this down throughout the swag. Just kind of leave it kind of fluffy here and there. Stick it in, tuck it in, wrap it up. Now I like doing this because it just, I think, adds just a little bit of elegance that you can kind of pull it apart and do that with it. Come on, Dr. Pimple Popper, she's awesome. Actually, my kids got me into watching her. My girls. They would actually have a Dr. Pimple Popper party and not invite their mother. How dare them, right? Okay. And then one more smaller one down here. And then I'll just leave it hang at the very, very bottom a little bit. Right here. Okay. You guys can see the bottom. I know it's kind of hard. Okay, so there's one side. Now we got to do the other side. Sally, how's Bill? How's he doing? Okay, this one's gonna go like back here. Tammy, how far from New Orleans are you? Yeah, New Orleans. You gonna go crash the party and go to the one of the meet and greets and meet everybody, or because the meet and greets are open to the public? Wish I could have went, but unfortunately, responsibilities come first. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're 3 hours, Tammy. I don't know if it's worth the drive then. Sally, are you alright? I hope you're not allergic to bees, hon. I'm allergic to bees, so that would be a very, very bad thing. Nope. Okay, there they are at the bottom. Hi Lourdes, how are you? Aw, Sally, I'm sorry. I know those bee stings hurt like a beep, 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 beep. And those words would have definitely come out of my mouth if I got stung. And those things know that I'm allergic to them. They tend to just hover all around me. And even if I mind my own business, them little, waters come and get me. Okay, so I got some of the sunflowers that I have on my website, guys. Got some of my flowers. So we're going to put some of those in. And again, I'll fluff the bow here more towards the end when I'm done playing with it. And I've been keeping my glue gun on low temperature because I've been burning myself a lot, so I decided to turn it down. So when you do that, it doesn't take quite as long for the glue to dry, which is nice. And I have to get a different glue pot because the one I have takes like 12 hours to heat up. It's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Now I notice, guys, swags are really oh, thank you, Sally. Swags are really popular around here. I had a lot of people looking at the swags and purchasing them instead of the actual wreath. So I think swags are becoming more popular. And they're not hard to do. It's, it's the same as a wreath. It's just that your vision isn't round. So you got to kind of take your vision and stretch it out. So, it's not... so you can just stretch it out. I think everybody will be just fine. You guys are all great creators. Like a friend of mine, she doesn't, wishes that she could do swag. She could do them. She does a beautiful job on regular wreaths. I told her there's no reason why she can't do a swag. You just got to kind of let your creative eye work you through it. Thank you, Miss Sally. Yeah, I don't have any keywords this evening, guys. Like I said, my bot isn't working. So I don't have any keywords this evening. But if you would like, those of you who are new, if you'd like notifications and when I'm going live, you can just go to my page, find the megaphone post, and just comment the word alert, and you will know. Aw, Tammy, yeah, that hurts. That hurts. Rachel did that the other day. She named her blister, but I can't remember what she named him. I just crack up at her too. She's too much. She is too much. Trying to get some of this so I know where I'm going to be putting it. Just a general idea. Put this one here. Thank you, Lourdes. Yep, you remember, guys, when I burned my fingers really bad and we had to take a time out while I stuck them in ice water? Well, my mom gave me an aloe plant, and I transplanted it and kept it nice, you know, in the light here in my room and everything. The stupid thing died on me. It done died. It must not have liked me. It said, forget it, lady, you can just burn. Does it still hurt real bad, Tim? Like if you use that finger, does it still hurt real bad? Okay, guys, I have some of this wheat. I'm going to put a little bit of this wheat in there. Rachel called her Burn Joey, if I recall correctly. I think she called him Joey. Don't know why she called him Joey, but that's what she did. Nah, it's better. You're tough. You're one tough cookie, Tim. So this thing here I have, they're called spikes, spike bushes. This stuff right here. That's what these are called. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, thank you. So we're just going to put some of this in throughout. Try to some dimension. Timber! I pushed it right off the table. I'm good at that, guys. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get myself one of those wooden stands. So I have a heck of a time not letting these fall off. Either that or I need to put a brick in the back. That's why I need one of those bricks with a hole in them. That's what I need. Alright, let's throw some leaves in there. Some fall oak leaves in there. So the neighbor girl has a little Australian Shepherd puppy. He's the cutest darn little thing. And then the other neighbors just got one. We used to have Australian Shepherd dog. He was the greatest thing. He had the two ice blue eyes. They were just gorgeous. His name was Butch. But now a couple of the neighbors have Australian Shepherds, and the one's name is Oakley, and he is just cute as a button. No, Tammy, I did not see that. When did she do that one, hon? And the nice thing about this swag is it has pine cones in it. So that's nice with this swag because they're already there. So they, you know, for fall, that's perfect. Hey Mom, sorry, but my ManyChat bot wasn't working. I'm making a swag. So now I'm just putting some leaves throughout. Got the fan blowing on me over here, so it keeps blowing everything away. Hey Daryl, how are you? Guys, I'm sorry you didn't get a notification. My bot was acting up. It wanted like an explanation of why I was setting up my broadcast, and you know, I'm like, seriously, I just want to talk to my peeps. Just want to see my peeps. By the time I got that all figured out, I might as well just went to bed, so it irritated me, so it was just easier to put a post on Facebook. So I'm glad you all are coming to see me. You're finding I'm on. Thank you, Mom. Alright, so I'm going to put a few more of these fall oak leaves in. Oh, so back to the puppies. The one puppy's name's Oakley, and he is just the cutest little darn thing. But he's getting bigger, because he's not a baby no more, but he's still puppy. And then the other one, they named her Shiloh. Oh my gosh, she is the cutest little fluff ball. Seriously, she is a fluff ball. I'm doing good, Daryl. Hanging in there. Hanging in there. I'm going to add some pumpkins in here. I believe so. So my husband has had a gout flare-up for a week now. Poor guy. So he basically waddles home from work and gets them shoes off his feet because they can hear him every morning putting his toe in that boot of his, and he screams. I don't watch Bachelorette, sorry. I get stuck watching Fox News and listening to all that political crap because my husband's brain has been brainwashed. find an orange pumpkin. Found a pretty orange pumpkin. Nice, I like Pee-wee Herman. Put that in there. I have all kinds of pumpkins. Last year at the end of the season, I had a lot of pumpkins, you know, on clearance, and yeah, Barb went crazy. Yeah, he had lobster pizza or something at Red Lobster, and he swears that's what gave him the gout, but that's what he wants to believe. More power to him. So he's just been watching what he eats. Yeah, so these pumpkins, I got a lot of them last year on clearance. So then that way I can kind of get a jump on everything. You know, on the fall stuff, because I already have them. Is it raining there yet, Mom? It's been thundering here and lightning, and it started raining. As the boys came back, I got like half the neighborhood here. Hey, Billy! I'll be right back, guys. I got some berries I want to grab to put in here too, which are right here in the other room. Okey-doke. Ooh. Too old to pick my legs up. Thank you, Mom. Yeah. It kind of rained hard here. The kids all come back, they were soaked. So I got some of these berries here. I think we're just gonna maybe put some of them in there. I'm gonna cut the stem back just a smidge. Slide it right up underneath the pumpkin and off to the side. Thank you, Billy. Okay, now this one I'm going to kind of cut in half. Because I don't want quite as many in this next group. So I'm just going to twist them all together. One more pumpkin. We'll do another orange one. We're going to put that one here. What you all have good for dinner, guys? Rachel made us hot sausage tonight. Hey, Zell. That's good. That's like, I get tired of doing the same thing. You kind of get bored if you do the same thing day in and day out. Yeah, you do different patterns, but at the end of the day, you're still doing the same thing. So I try to mix it up so I personally don't get bored. Because I do get bored. And then I just wouldn't do it anymore. So. Wait for that one to dry. Oh, he's gonna fall out. He's gonna fall out. He's being a turd. If I... I'm gonna try this. Put another... It's a snot. It fell out. It's a snot. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, Tammy, Kathy, that sounds good. Tammy, that sounds good too. That sounds good. Gosh, you guys had good dinners. We had hot sausage. Like I said, Rachel made our dinner for us. She did a good job. She done a good job. I'm going to try this. I am going to glue these together, wire tie them together, and then we are going to stick them in together. Like so. One more. Oh, colors. What color? Oh, how about a piece of squash? Put a piece of squash right in there. Gonna put a piece of squash in there. Thing of these. One more thing of berries. We'll put that under the squash. No, we just had link sausage. Regular link hot sausage that you buy. I think it was Uncle Charlie's hot sausage. those ones are in there. What do y'all think so far? I have a special order here, and I'm waiting on the rest of the stuff to come in so I can put it together. Try not to get in your way, but I kind of want to stand back a little bit. I need to put another flower or something in right here. Let me see, what can we put in here? My pretties. Pretty pretties. An orange flower. Let me go grab an orange flower to put in that spot. Alright, so I have this orange, which is pretty bright. I don't know if that would look good or not, because that's pretty bright. Kind of would look pretty in there. Or I have this one, orange and yellow. I kind of like the brighter one. But it's a daisy. Yes, Sally, I will. What do you think about this color? I don't know. It's kind of bright. It says it's a daisy, so I don't know if I should put that in there or not. Daisies are more fall. Let me go behind the thing here and go behind the table, and I will bring it back here. So there's the whole swag. I got my permanent crown put on yesterday, guys, and my mouth hurts still. I got a bunch of swelling right here, and I got a bruise. Okay, so you like this orange? It's a daisy, but I kind of like it. It's a bright one. Oh, wait a minute. My computer went off and now it's back on. Right here, and I got a bruise. Okay. Alright, so let's put the daisies in. Yeah, it is. Move which close to the camera, Judy? The Swagheim? Because I can zoom in on it if you want me to. It's just hard. I can zoom in. Alright, wait 1 second, guys. Let me try to zoom in. Excuse my fingers. Excuse my fingers. How about that? Is that better? So this is the flower that I put in here. Put a couple of them in. Put one down here, in the very, very center. I don't need a very long stem for that because there's not much it has to go through. Now at the very, very end, if I have any stems or anything sticking out the back, I usually cut them off just so they don't scratch the person's door or their wall. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Lourdes. So I usually do that, and then I also cut the thank you, Kathy, so much. What you call it? The wire for the bow. I usually cut that pretty short, and then I put a little bit of glue over top of it just so it doesn't scratch also. Better safe than sorry. Don't want to have to pay for somebody's door. Okay. Alright, I think I might put one more in there. What do you think about that one in the center of the bow? No. Maybe put it over here in the back. Because you want to be able to have fullness on both of these larger sides, because this teardrop goes this way and then it tapers in. And it becomes real thin down here on the bottom, where the other ones are larger, but they don't taper in quite as thin. They stay a little bit fuller at the bottom. This one gets a little more thinner as it goes. Before I knock it off this time, pushing it in. Okay. There. And I think we need to put another wheat sticking out somewhere over here. Off the front, we're falling off the back. I think I might just put one more sticking out up in here. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Kind of liking it myself. Yeah, I think that makes it. What do y'all think? Think she's got enough to her? Should we add any more? Here, let me kind of move it up a little bit. And then we'll scale you down a little bit. Thank you, Sally. There you go, guys. There's one of my fall swags. Like I said, they've just been asking for, a lot of people are just really looking at the swags this year. So I have a couple shows coming up. I have one, it's like a music festival they actually called me and asked me to be part of it, so I hope I, do well there. And thank you, Tammy. And so yeah, I'm gonna do a couple more swags. I have some nice fall swags coming in. I should be getting them hopefully by the end of the week, if not by the beginning of next week. And I have some new supplies coming in. But right now, I am having a huge closeout sales. Everything on the website has been marked down to rock bottom prices. Some of it I won't make any money on, but that's okay. I need to get rid of it, so I have room for the new stuff coming in the next week or two. So check out the website, barbscountrycreations.com. Thank you, Lourdes. Thank you, Mom. And check out the rock bottom prices on. There's ribbon on there. There's all kinds of stuff. The swag is on there. It's the 30-inch not flocked one. These, what are they called? Spike ones are on there. The flowers are on there. The leaves are on there. Yeah. Pretty much almost everything in the project is on there. Not all of it, but pretty much everything. But check them out. They're rock bottom prices. But that's my project for today. She's all done. Didn't take as long as I thought it would. But there we have it. I thank you guys so much for joining me this evening. I appreciate it so very much. We'll be taking pictures of this and putting it on Etsy. And, of course, figuring out, everything that I have to put on there. Because them tags are so fun. Anybody that advertises on Etsy knows. Them tags are just so fun. And, yeah. So thanks, guys. Thanks for joining me. And maybe I'll, everybody's off at Wreath Makers Live, so there's not a whole lot of us that didn't go. Some of us had to stay home. So, we'll see how my tomorrow goes. And if everything goes okay, maybe I'll do a live tomorrow, too. Cross your fingers, everything goes good. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Love ya. Night. Thanks, Sally. Night, night.